Strong quarter for Penn National Gaming. The company expanded its partnership with Barstool and reported profits that were double analysts' expectations, but the stock saw some post-earnings selling overnight. It's now down about 39% since hitting an all-time high in March. Joining us now is Jay Snowden, CEO of Penn National Gaming. And is it even worthwhile to ask you what you ascribed the weakness yesterday to, or down from the highs? Jay, I usually CEOs always have kind of the same answer, that they don't try to interpret stock prices. They just mind the store with the underlying businesses. Did I answer for you?
Yeah, of course you did, Joe. You've been doing this for a long time. And look, it's actually kind of an odd feeling because we posted great results as you compare our 21 first quarter, and certainly as you look more closely at March, April results compared back to 2019 pre-pandemic. We have great momentum right now. We showed that our March, April results at our land-based properties were up 8% over a 2-year period, and our EBITDA was up almost 30%. So it's kind of an odd feeling where your business is hitting on all cylinders. You're really excited about your digital transformation. We're now live in 3 states as it relates to sports betting, 2 states and online casino. We'll be live in a total of 8 states by the start of football season. So we've got a lot in the hopper to be excited about. And, you know, the stock kind of trades where it trades. We're focused on creating long-term value at Penn.
You know, Jay, omnichannel obviously makes sense, but I think it's like with a lot of the pandemic plays, and I'm not saying you were a pandemic play, but when you start focusing back on brick and mortar versus the sexy digital and online and Barstool and all those things, maybe that's what we're talking about. Now we're back to, you know, trying to run casinos, and what are those things called when when things don't go quite as planned and a couple of those slots hit? I mean, there's loss ratios. And now we're back to worrying about real business, real fundamentals.
Yeah, we're okay with that. Trends are great, Joe. And whether you're looking at our core business, the brick and mortar casinos, or you're looking at our online business, we feel really good. And, you know, as it relates specifically to online, because we have this fully integrated media strategy with Barstool Sports, we have the lowest cost per acquisition in the industry. We're running well under $100. Most everybody else in the space is between $250 and $700. So we've got built-in advantages. And I think, you know, at times when you're looking at the infancy of a new industry, there's so much hype around handle every month in every state, and people are hyper analyzing. And I think at times you need to take a step back, look at the overall strategies of the different companies, who has the built-in margin profile that can deliver long-term profitability, and who can acquire customers most efficiently. And there's no doubt Penn National Gaming and Barstool on the top of that list.
We were talking about having you on before we went to break. CEO of Penn was going to be on, and there were like 4 different shots of Portnoy in varying poses. It looked like you probably liked that, though. That takes a little of it almost looks like he was. There we go. We're showing him again, and he is a bigger than life character, obviously, and I'm envious of him because I see some of the stuff that he's able to say, and I don't think I could even say 1% of the incendiary things that he gets away with, and he's almost too big to fail. He's almost untouchable. But do you ever worry about that one of these days he's just gonna just take it a bit too far for a publicly traded company?
I do not worry about that, Joe. I've gotten to know Dave really well over the last couple of years. I trust Dave. We have a great relationship. We talk all the time, and he gets it. Look, when we put this deal together, we wanted to make sure that incentives were aligned. He owns a significant number of Penn shares. Yeah. He's a big shareholder, and so he's not confused. Dave's going to be Dave. Barstool's going to be Barstool. We acquired Barstool to be Barstool and not to change them. And I love having Dave on the team because he speaks to a different audience. You know, my job as CEO is primarily to focus on the large institutional shareholders and talk to you on Squawk Box. And, you know, Dave's going to be day trader, and he's on Twitter and Instagram and talking to retail traders, and he can say things that I can't say. And it works out terrific. It's nice having Dave on the team.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.